Behind the doors of this mysterious temple lies the secret of how some members of a rich Asian elite grow their penises by 4, 10, or even 15 inches in just a couple of weeks, while erasing literal decades of small penis shame, and going from this to this, or even from this to this. Their secret, a tantric coming-of-age ritual that helps members grow bigger, throbbing with sexual energy and power. How do I know all of this? Because by a weird twist of fate, I've been there. And I have never felt so powerful, so dominant, like a real alpha male. Especially after I've had no less than 3 women in a row. I could still see how big my penis looked in their hands. And how the more sex I had, the stronger I felt. How the intense orgasms hit me one right after another, making my body shake because of how intense they were. So, if you stay with me until the end of this presentation, you too will find out how to easily increase the length of your member with at least 67% in just a couple of short weeks. Getting a penis that would make any woman's jaw drop when your pants come off. How to get erections so strong and long-lasting that she'll be begging for a break. And how to get the kind of sexual confidence that will turn you into a female magnet, making them line up for a spot in your bed. Because, as you're about to find out, penis size has absolutely nothing to do with age, lifestyle, or physical changes, and instead hindered by a DNA flaw happening right now inside your body that could lead to other possible issues down the line. Issues such as weight gain, hair loss, skin disease, and even tooth decay. So stay with me, because in the next 5 minutes, you'll find out everything about how this faulty speck in your DNA is stifling your growth, and how once you activate it, you'll need XXL-sized condoms, and the 2,000-year-old elixir that will double or even triple your dick size in just a few short weeks. Trust me, once you discover this, the results you'll experience will be close to nothing you've ever felt before. You'll be hung like a stallion and strong like a bull, with endless stamina and a teenager's sex drive. Your orgasms will be more intense, you'll be jizzing buckets, and your partners will always be asking for seconds. So if you want your ex to crawl back to you, begging for a bit of your attention, or seeing women desperately trying to get close to you after they've mistakenly rejected you, this solution is for you, specifically. And that's not to mention the other health benefits that's more than 35,500 men from all over the world experienced. I've had guys write to me and say that they lost incredible amounts of weight and built muscle mass without ever stepping into a gym, or that their hair got thicker and shinier, while their skin looked and felt completely rejuvenated. And I know this sounds too good to be true, but just take it from people like Aizen, 45, Iowa, who wrote to me and said, "This stuff's incredible. The more I used it, the bigger my penis got. And now my wife is so desperate to get her hands on me that I can't even get a good night's sleep anymore. She's just riding me to the point of exhaustion." Or maybe Robin M. 55 from New York, who sent me this email saying, "Arnold, you single-handedly saved my marriage. I've been suffering from ED for almost as long as I can remember. But as soon as I tried your method, my wife fell in love with me all over again, and honestly, I get it. I feel 20 years younger, and my penis looks and acts the part now. Thank you 1,000 times, thank you." Or even Marissa C., 41 from Florida, who wrote to me and said, "I got this stuff from my husband. He used to be so small I could barely feel him, but now all I can think about is his huge penis. It's impossible to even focus on my work because all I want to do is get home faster and rip his clothes off. I get orgasms so intense that I didn't even think were possible because no man has ever reached my G-spot before. Our marriage has never been better or sexier. Thanks, Arnold." See, All these men put their trust in me, defied nature, and are now experiencing massive growth. And in just a few moments from now on, you'll be enjoying the same results. I mean, just imagine being able to turn the shiniest bookworm into an unleashed nympho. How you'll be leaving any woman shaking like a leaf and begging for more. Imagine being able to finally have sex with that girl you've been crushing on and make her regret not talking to you sooner. Or being able to have any woman you'd like, be it that hot redhead at the club, the blonde bombshell at the beach, or that coworker of yours that likes to play hard to get but always wears skirts that are just too short. No matter how old you are, how you look, how much weight, or how much money you have, because this method simply works. In fact, it's now being confirmed by scientists from reputable institutions such as Harvard and Oxford, and sex part experts from the American Board of Sexology. But do you know who refuses to admit this method works? The ED industry that projected to reach $3.2 billion by 2022. And it would be a shame if an all-natural, dirt cheap trick like this were to cut off those profits, right? Truth is, your small penis helps some wallets get huge. So of course, no one would willingly release such a discovery. Look, I know it might be hard to answer these questions, but I want you to be honest with me. Has any woman ever come back for seconds?